Sup, people of the interwebby netty stuff. I'm back again, once more. And today I'm going to do the Star Wars tag. So, the first question we're going to do is, what is your favourite film? Now, for me that's a very easy question since it's A New Hope. Mostly due to the fact that it's the only complete film. Yeah, Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi are very good films, but they need each other to be good. They don't have a complete storyline, and that is quite disappointing. I don't know why I did that voice. But yeah, so that's why I like A New Hope rather than Return of the Jedi and Empire Strikes Back. Also, Force Awakens, pretty much just an easy way to get back into the story, and doesn't have a complete story. There are many comparisons to A New Hope, but that's where it's seriously lacking. And we're just going to ignore Episode 1, 2 and 3. Question 2. What is your favourite planet? Personally, although it's not seen a lot on screen, mainly in Episode 3, it has to be Kashyyyk. It's the home planet of the Wookiees. It's just swell. Question 3. Jedi or Sith? It has to be the Sith, because emotion is important to the Sith, and in everyday life we need emotion. The Jedi's control is too much, and from a theory I learned from the SuperCarlinBrothers, which I will link below, there is a whole theory on how the Jedi are actually the evil characters within the universe, and the Sith are more on the good side, the light side, effectively. Which is really interesting, and kind of gives a new perspective onto the Star Wars universe. Question 4. Favourite character? This is easy enough. It's Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan Kenobi is the only character to appear in most of the films, and though he's played by 2 actors, you see massive development of his character through it, and he's the most three-dimensional of the characters. You see him turn from this idealistic young Jedi into effectively a corrupt master. He uses Luke for his own gains and to fix his own mistakes. Question 5. Favourite musical theme? Though it's probably from one of the weaker films, I personally feel that Duel of the Fates is my favourite. It's just epic. I mean, listen to it. You can't deny that Duel of the Fates is just awesome. Continuing in a similar theme for question 6, my favourite battle is probably the one at the end of episode 1. The battle is probably my favourite because it has Obi-Wan actually growing up in it. You see his master get killed in front of him, plus you have Darth Maul, who does not get enough screen time in the films. So yeah, the end of episode 1 is probably my favourite battle. Question 7. Favourite ship? Now, you are probably expecting me to say the Millennium Falcon. You are wrong. I feel like my favourite ship is probably going to be the Sith Infiltrator, which is Darth Maul's ship. The Sith Infiltrator fits the part. It looks how you expect a Sith ship to look. It's just kinda cool. And I've always liked it since I was younger, so I guess that's just carried on. 8th question, favourite line of dialogue? This I struggled with a bit because I wanted to think of something quite original and nothing came to mind. But my favourite line of dialogue is probably Han Solo's line before he goes into Carbonite when Leia says, "I love you," and he responds, "I know." Purely on the fact it was improvised. It wasn't meant to be there, but the director liked it so much they kept it in. And it fit with the character so much more. Harrison Ford basically was Han Solo. Question 9. What do I think of the prequels? Well, they're not great, are they? Like, even as films, they're awful. But there's something about them. They could have been so much better. Maybe if they hadn't cast such terrible people, like everyone who played Anakin. Or reduced the amount of CGI. I know I tried to make the universe feel like it was new and fresh and shiny and everything, but there was just too much CG. And then even when they did use puppets, like they did in the first 3, they were awful and low budget. They just had so much potential and it was wasted. And it's really sad. The last question, question 10. Lightsaber or blaster? It's an elegant weapon from a more civilized age. So, that's my Star Wars tag, and I hope you enjoyed. Now I'm going to tag Dheanasaur, and Casey and Kerry. I, again, hope you enjoyed. Please comment, rate, subscribe, let me know what you think. And the questions that I've done will be in the description, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!